Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am breaking out. It's annoying. But I got my nails done today. Anyways, it's 18th of December, so the video you guys would have seen previously should be also on this day where I'm editing it, or well, I finished editing it just now. Actually, a little bit earlier today, but that was part one, and this is the to be continued part, which is where I talk about things. Also, I'm wearing the sweater that I wore in London as well. You guys will see some images of that later. But okay, let's get into my little story time for when I was in London. Let's go. So I'm on my bed, so don't mind whatever these clothing are and clothing there and the TV behind me. But so the video you saw me earlier was November 1st, which was the day we were going to the airport. Here's a little clip of the airport. And it was a bit hectic, which is interesting. And I think it was very, very cool because we got to check in ourselves, and I was with my friend Casey, and we were in the line together. But it was really fun because we got to do our check-in together and put our luggage on there together, and her luggage was super heavy and mine was half full, like I said. And yes, when I came back it was also half full, which is insane. But yeah, we checked in and then we got our tickets and we went into our little airport inside, so past immigration and security checks. And so we went in, and then we had, I think, a good 3 hours to ourselves because our flight left at 10 something. We met there 6:30. We officially went in at 7, so 7, 8, 9, 10. We got to board at 10:15. We were in there at 10 o'clock at gate 1. Was it? Need to check my flight thing. I think originally it was gate 30 something or gate 1 or something. I don't really remember. Here's an image of it, I hope, or maybe the text of it, I don't know. I'm gonna try and make this quick because I don't want to bore you guys a little bit too much, but I think this might be the first video of the first day, or maybe it's not, I don't know. And then we went on to meet at the gate, went to the bathroom, went to refill our water. Also, forgot to mention, we went to eat dinner. So I wasn't too hungry, so I just got a Caesar salad with a brownie and a red velvet cookie because I wanted to bring a brownie and a red velvet cookie on the plane because I know we're going to be eating in a weird hours. And so I just wanted to get something to fill me up if I wasn't hungry because I didn't bring any snacks with me in my day bag, as you guys should have seen. But yeah, we went there and we ate, and I ate with a group of people, and I don't think they liked me there very much, but that's something I had to deal with my whole life, so I don't really care about it anymore. But ate with them, and then I went to the gate to just work on some work, science specifically, for my assessment, as part of my assessment. So I was working on that part, and then I called my cousin, who you guys will see a bit up later. I called my cousin, and I was like, I'm at the gate, I'm waiting, and I'm just gonna go get Starbucks. So then I got Starbucks, which I got, I think, a iced black tea or some sort of tea, and then I had it with some caramel syrup and a salted caramel, I think, was it? I don't know, I don't really remember anymore, but it was so good and it tasted amazing because it's like a little thing that I do now. Every time I go to the airport I always get a Starbucks. We were really, really near. It was gate 2, I think, Starbucks was, so I was gate 1 and gate 2. There we go. And it was very quiet at the airport, I would say, or maybe I just had noise cancelling headphones and that's why it was quiet. But I think because it was at night, I think everyone was tired, so either people were sleeping or working. Not many were talking on the phone like I was. So I was the only one there sitting at the gate. We were supposed to be in threes at all times, but I told my friends, I was like, if you guys want to go, you guys can go. And then the whole group came for some reason, I don't know why, but they sent me to the gate, and then a while later we got gate change, and we just all gathered up together and we're like, okay, let's walk to the next gate. Then we did, and then we met with the teachers. And by the way, I don't think they'll be watching this, but they are so amazing. And it was so much fun being with them. They were insanely humorous and fun with the whole adventure, and one specifically was super amazing, and yeah. I don't think I can say more, but if you know who it is, then you know who it is. If you don't, then you don't, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, because I can't say more than what I can say right now, because we're on here in privacy, you know? But one was very nice, and the other two were so fun to be with at times. It was interesting. The one of the teachers, we were like just laughing a lot of the time, and we still see each other a little bit. He doesn't teach me, but there we go. And then there was one who's the leader of the big group, and she was quite kind, and the one that I love the most, she taught me for 2 years, and this year she doesn't, but we still kind of talk very little bit. But yeah, we met with the really, really cool teachers, and then they were just dealing with the giving out the air tickets again to every single person, and then giving out our passports as well. Oh no, they didn't give our, wait, did they? No, they didn't. They kept the passports. They just gave us everything, and we're like, okay, thank you, and then we just took them, and then we just went into the plane. So then we sat in economy for 14 hours. I watched, what did I watch? I watched The Jetty. I think it was an amazing show. I don't remember what else I watched. I think I watched 2 things. Or did I watch 1? Oh no, I did. I only watched The Jetty on the way there, because I thought, oh my god, Jenna Coleman. I checked, by the way, I checked the thing I checked the website quite a few times to see like updates and everything. And I saw The Jetty, and I was like, I have to watch it, because I saw Jenna Coleman on there. I'm like, I love Jenna, so I have to watch it. So yeah, that's that, and it's a really great show. I definitely recommend if you like murder and plot twists. So I finished until half of episode 4, and then I didn't finish it in the end, but it's a great show. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just finish it on the way back. I also watched some Dynasty at the airport beforehand as well, because I downloaded some. So I didn't finish that. That's like a little thing that I do whenever I'm going somewhere. If I'm sitting in economy class without a TV, I'll be watching Dynasty, but I had a TV, so I was just watching The Jetty, because I was like, okay, good. So then the breakfast, I didn't take a picture of the dinner or the breakfast. Breakfast was pancakes with scrambled eggs. I think so. I think that's what it was. It was quite good, actually. I personally liked it. Pancakes were so warm and soft, and it was great. I did manage to go to the bathroom quite a few times. I did not move from my seat, but a lot of people changed their seats. And I was like, oh, I wish I had aisle seat, because I know how to use the button on the thing, and a lot of people don't, and I don't want to wake anyone up. So coming back trip, I did get aisle seat. And yes, this is gonna be a thoroughly non-edited video, so whatever I'm saying now, you're gonna have to deal with it. So if this goes past 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to put it in the next part. But then we went to I went to the bathroom a few times. I went to wash my face, change my shirt, because towards, I think there was still 5 hours left of the flight. I was so cold and I couldn't bear it anymore, because I was wearing what was I wearing? I think it was just a small little jacket on top, and I was like, oh, okay, that's not enough. So I just got changed so I don't get sick. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm warmer now. But I had to wake up I had to wake up a few people a few times, and I felt so bad. So if you're still watching this, I'm so sorry I had to wake you up. But I forgot what we had for the dinner, but I think it's okay. So I know there was just a cup noodles in the middle of the flight, which was fine as well. But I just didn't eat, because I just felt like, okay, maybe I should just wait until the actual thing in the morning. I did get hungry quite a few times, so I split my brownie into a few like times to eat it in, which was insane. But yeah, so that was that. Then we landed at 5 a.m. in the morning, I think, in UK time. Got out of immigration. We had to collect our passports, and my classmate was just stressing about his English assessment because I turned mine in and was just a filming of a documentary, and he's turning his in. He's like, I didn't get the Wi-Fi to turn it in, so I'm like, I was like, no, it's okay, it's fine. But then there was immigration, and then the teachers did confuse me a bit, but I did follow my most trusted teacher, the teacher that I love. We're just gonna call her teacher B. We'll just call her Teacher B because I feel like that's a valid name for her. But yeah. So Teacher A and Teacher C would be the Teacher A leader, Teacher B, my favorite teacher, Teacher C would be the male teacher. So yeah, I just followed Teacher B through the immigration and everything. Then when we went to get our luggage, and I was so extremely tired, and I was like, oh, I joined a competition and I forgot to bring my literal competition piece to try and memorize, but I did bring my drama piece and also one of the performance pieces that was actually on my phone. And she asked me, she's like, are you like, I was like, how was your flight? And she's like, good, how was yours? I'm like, it's good. I did sleep a bit. I slept for like 10 hours in the flight. And she's like, oh my god, that's great. And I was like, yeah, but now I'm like just really tired and just like a little bit stressed about my work because I still need to finish my science and have a competition, and I forgot my competition thing. And then she's like, it's okay, if you forgot it, then you forgot it. So I'm just gonna swipe over a message. But so that's that. And then we just talked for a bit, and then I was just telling him, like, there's this competition that I really do not want to do, but I don't really have a choice but to do it. And she was like, oh, sorry, I'm listening. I'm just like on my phone because I'm checking something. I'm like, it's okay. And I was like, I just needed to say it out loud, so I just told her a lot of the things and just did it the way I did. And yeah, I don't have any images of that. But then we were I think they called the shuttle to come earlier at 6:30 or 6. I don't remember it specifically. It's been a month and a half, so I don't really remember. But yeah, they did that, and so we had, I think, half an hour to ourselves. So first thing I did after going out, I went to a Marks and Spencer's. Oh, no. I went to was it a Boots? I went to Boots and I got Irn-Bru. And that was the only time I was able to buy Irn-Bru and drink it. And then after that, I went to get brownies, a small box of brownie bites in Marks and Spencer's, which I had throughout the whole entire trip. And then we just sat there and ate it. My friend Casey was eating deviled eggs, which is great. It was her breakfast, and she was like, oh my god, it's so filling. I was like, yeah, there's a reason to that. Okay, and then we went to the shuttle, and then it was amazing, and I think it was really comfortable, honestly. I would just like lean my head, listen to some Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter or Ariana. Oh, it was Ariana Grande. I was listening to Ariana Grande, and very calm. And I was sitting with Casey throughout the whole entire shuttle bus thing, and she was talking to me, and I was talking to her, and we heard the teachers talking. But yeah, really fun. Then we dropped our bags at the hotel, which was it was actually kind of cold, a little bit. I will say that, I'll admit. And then we went to walk to a little park. Here's a picture of me in the forest. It reminds me of All Too Well, 10-minute version, and 5-minute version, I guess. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can picture it after all these days. Anyways, yeah, that line, autumn leaves, it really reminds me. And then after that, we walked to was it Weatherspoons? I think it was, and I didn't get a book from there though, but I looked around and I got some food. Here's a picture. Also, the first day pictures are all on my Instagram. Day 1 to 3 pictures are on my Instagram. Day 1 to 5 pictures are on my Instagram. So yeah, went to Witherspoon's, got some food. And then we also passed through Chinatown, by the way, so it was really interesting, but everything was closed. After that, we went to where did we go? We walked past the Parliament, and kind of, we took the train, I think. Did we? I don't know. I don't remember. No, we walked. And then we saw London, and I was feeling a little bit sick. My stomach got a bit weird. I'm like, I know I'm in a different time zone. I know I'm in a different place, but like, why is it feeling weird, you know? So that thing happened, and my teacher B was like, okay, you know what? Let's just talk. Let's just talk, and then we'll just see how all this will go, because I feel like they will. So let's just distract you from it. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So then she was talking to me, and I'm talking to her, and then we were talking about this soap opera thing that I don't really remember now. I'm so sorry, teacher B. I forgot his name. All of a sudden, he was from a 1980s soap opera. Let me search that. If I search it, I'll put it here. This is what it is. If I didn't find it, it will just say I did not find out what it is. So yeah, that's the thing. It was karaoke, but it's something. Okay, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, and then we went to have some food. I didn't really get food because I was quite full. Again, my stomach wasn't feeling the best. And so then afterwards we went to London Eye. So interesting. I mean, the explanation with the AI bot, I don't think it's AI bot, I think it's like 7 automated voice. It's really interesting. I was watching the whole thing. I mean, I'm scared of heights, okay? It's not like it's not on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm like scared on a scale of 5, which is not 10, but I'm still scared of heights. That's why I don't go on roller coasters or whatever that's really, really high. So I was just looking out, and I'm like, okay, I'm holding onto a rail. I was like gripping on it with all my might. I have really weak hands, so what I mean all my might really means as much as I can. And I was just listening, and I was like, oh, what am I supposed to be looking at? Because at some point I'm like, oh, missed a little bit. And I asked the teacher, and he was like, I asked teacher C, and he said, you seem like you're the only other student who's actually interested in these things. I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. And then after that, we just got off the London Eye, and we walked around, and we really didn't do much that day. We walked quite a bit. We were supposed to go on the river tour, but then somebody dislocated their knee, and I and that was my friend, and she got me something because I was taking care of her during the London trip, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, you're so sweet. And I didn't really have much to give her, so I gave her about a cookie. Please don't cancel me. I'm like just trying to do something nice. She got me a little lotus perfume from Logon, which is really cute. But then we couldn't go to the river tour because her really close friend was a bit upset, and so we're all like, okay, we're here for you. She's gonna be fine. She's not gonna die. It's okay. But it was a really, really different experience than what I expected to have. But I think it was a good one, though. I mean, if it didn't happen, I probably would have puked on a boat anyway for the river tour, so I'm kind of glad we didn't do it. But then we went back to the hotel, and we just like stayed there, and then we just had dinner, which me and Casey ate with one of her year 11 friends who just moved to the UK, and I have her Instagram, and we sometimes talk, very rarely now, but because she goes boarding school and we don't really talk much, but I talked to her when I did and when I could. But it was really fun because we got to eat for a while, and she got a drink, and Casey treated us that night, so then I treated Casey with the next few meals. So yeah, it was really amazing. It was really fun, and I wrote down whatever I could, But yeah, that was day 1, and then we went to sleep, and then we didn't. Oh my god, we didn't. Oh my god. Okay, wait, we didn't. And then that night, Casey was so tired, so she went back to sleep. And then Anna was with me. Anna's my other friend who we were dorming with, which I sit with them in Chinese. So technically, it was just basically Chinese without Chinese teacher and every other student. But so I was with my cousin, and I was like, you can't come over, but like since you're already here, do you want to like I feel bad. Do you want to sneak in? You don't need a card to come in to our hotel because the elevator doesn't need a card. So here's my number, what was it? 478. 478 is my number. Come on in. Come, like, just literally just get into my room. And so she did. And she came over, and I was like, oh my god, I have not seen you in 6 years and 11 months. I don't remember anymore. But it was so insane because last time I seen her was when I was young. So she came in. Anna was like, are you like 16? No, you'll hear that later in a little clip. But she thought she was 16, but she's no, actually my cousin's actually 22. Here's a picture of us together. First picture that we took out in 6 years and 11 months. That was so good because we were like screaming and yelling, and Casey is dead asleep next to us, and Anna was watching me and her talk, and then we were just like talking a lot, and we just took some weird selfies. I'm not going to show the weird ones, but it was so fun, so much fun. And then we were like, oh my god, please stay. But then she left. She said, okay, I'm leaving at 10. Ended up she leaving at 10:30, and then I had to tell my aunt that she's left. So that's really cool. And then Casey had no idea that my cousin was here. I think she got a really small glimpse of it, and it was like, oh, okay. I went back to sleep. I gave her the perfume, which is the little gift that I showed. It was an Izumiyaki perfume, and I had a few little badges inside as what are they called? Like these things inside. Just happened to have that there. And yeah, and then that is the end of day 1, and then she just left. So then yeah, oh, she also got me perfume as well. It's the Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. But yeah, that's what we got each other. Actually, she got me a lot more things than I got her. She got me Sweet Like Candy Ariana Grande perfume and a couple of face masks and a Lush body soap. But yeah, okay, that's all for day 1. Head over to the next video to see day 2, which is so much more exciting and a lot more chaotic. So go and click the next video, like right now.